Alright, today we're going to change the oil in a 2015 Polaris Slingshot. First thing you want to do is locate where your oil filter, the oil drain plug is, and it's on the passenger side. The easiest way to get to this is we're going to jack up this side of the vehicle. To get it off the ground a little bit, it'll be easier for you to see. That. And if you get in here, you can see right, the camera right here, you can see the drain, the plug. This is your drain plug right here. So what you want to do is you're going to get a 15 millimeter. You just want to crack that open. Enough so you can undo it by hand, like that. So once that's cracked, you're going to take an oil pan, slide it under there. And remove this jack. Now you want to make sure that the jack is going the long way, because the oil is going to shoot out of here, out of this plug, and you don't want it to get all over your driveway. So now I'm just gonna loosen it by hand. Now you know where it is and it's loose. There you go. Alright, so now what we're going to use is a 32 millimeter oil filter socket. The oil canister is right here on the driver's side of the motor. So what we're going to do is put the socket on here. We're going to take this off. Now what you want to do is have a paper towel ready so it doesn't drip everywhere. It should all be pretty much drained, but there's going to be some residual that's going to come out of here. So get your paper towel under it and pull that straight out like that. There's your canister. So we're going to replace this whole thing completely. Alright, so we're going to take a new canister. It comes complete like this. Now what you want to do is take some of this oil out of here, just dab it on your finger, and you just want to go around the seal here. You don't have to go crazy. This is just going to prevent the seal from sticking and you breaking it when you're going to reinstall it. So now take the canister, put it back in here, just hand tighten it for now to get it on there, and then take your socket. Now you're not going to murder this on here, you just want to get it snug. You'll see the lip of it seat on the top of this chamber here. So now it's tight, and just give it a little snug and then you're good. Just like that. once all your oil is drained out of there, you want to put the nut back on. So you want to start that by hand. Hand tighten it. And then there's going to be some residual oil on the bottom of it from it dripping. Just take a paper towel and just wipe the bottom of that. There you go. Now take your 15mm box wrench here. Just snug that up. Alright, now we're going to put oil back in the motor. Top of the engine here, you got your 5W30. That's what you want to put in it. So and what we got is, this is straight from the Polaris dealer. It's 5W30, it's Slingshot. It's specifically branded for the Slingshot. It's a 4.5 quart motor. We have 5 here. We're not going to use all 5, but it's the only way you can purchase it. So grab the biggest funnel you can find. This is what I got here. And start filling it up. You kind of have to go slow because there's a diffuser in this motor that splits up, just spreads the oil out inside of it. We're just going to dump all 4 quarts of this in here. Alright, so that's 4 quarts right here. Now what you're going to want to do is, after this, you put this 4 quarts in, you're going to want to check, you're going to want to turn the motor over for a few seconds and then check your level. Depending on how much oil, you're never going to get all 4.5 quarts out of it when you drain it. So you just want to check your level. So we're going to let this drip here. And we're going to put cap back on. Alright, now we're just going to start it real quick. So I'm just going to start it real quick just to cycle the oil in here. That's all you need. Now we're going to see where we're at as far as if we get enough oil or we need to add some. So there's a yellow dipstick here right next to your oil canister. We're going to pull that out. I'm going to wipe off the excess, dip it again. And we need to add some, so we're just hitting the stick here. So we're going to So we add a little bit more oil here, almost to the 4.5 quarts. We're gonna check this, and there we go. So we're halfway up on the dipstick here. That means we're good. And that's it. Make sure you got any oil anywhere, wipe it down. And that's pretty much how easy and simple it is to change oil in this.